Good evening, everyone. Today is Sunday, April 26, 2015. At 5:18 p.m., a severe thunderstorm warning was issued for western Carson County until 6:15 p.m. The reason the severe thunderstorm warning was issued was because at 5:18 p.m. I submitted a storm report using the Doppler radar. Here's what happened. You can see, issued at 6:18 p.m. It's now 6:30, so you can see. I issued the National Weather Service to, this is to the National Weather Service in Lubbock, Texas. See? This is Lubbock, Texas. So, Doppler radar hail report. I'd like to submit a Doppler radar hail report of 2.75 inches because no warning is being issued for the storm. The name of the cell is 04. I did not observe any hail since I am in New York City, and I only observed the storm via radar using Weather Underground X-ray radar out of Lubbock. So you can see, I wasn't there. I'm in New York City. But the thing is, this is a very powerful storm that I observed, and I'll show you that storm. I'm going to go to the Lubbock radar, and I'll show you what I mean. The storm has weakened a little bit, so it's not as powerful as it was when I submitted the report, but it's still, nevertheless, it's very strong right now. Oh, that's weird. Oh, sorry, it was Amarillo. Sorry, it was Amarillo radar. My bad. This is the radar I used to submit the report. This is the storm I submitted the report on. Yeah, look at it. It's developing a squall line almost. It almost looks like it might be rotating a little bit too. 1 inch now. So, or maybe that's cell X3. Let's see. It was 04. So it looks like the severity of the hail has calmed down a little bit. It's a good thing they're issuing. It looks like these two storms are going to combine right now. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty powerful storm. I heard there's even more hail reports coming in. Now I'm going to go to, TV and weather.com/live. Show you what's going on now. This is live storm chasing. You're going to get some juicy footage. Oh, look, there's a chaser coming down in the storm that I had the warning issued for. It's kind of funny. He's going southeastward right now. Most of the chasers are clustered in this former supercell. That's more of just a regular severe thunderstorm. Wow, that definitely looks impressive. But, it probably says do not rebroadcast the stream. Without permission from the authorities. From you can't rebroadcast this for profit. So here you can see the rotating structure of the supercell. That's from one chaser. Let's go to another chaser. This is all courtesy of tornadovideos.net. I'm hoping to join them, actually, once I go to Mississippi State University to obtain my degree in broadcast meteorology. I want to go storm chasing. That's my, my dream is to be a storm chaser.
Yeah, it's still got the RFD.
That's my dream, actually. I heard there's a tornado warning issued for a storm just southwest of Houston. There's a storm right there. It's near El Campo, Texas. El Campo, okay. The storm has some rotation with it, but it's not that strong right now. As you can see, there is very broad rotation with the storm. It has a lot of hail though, but the rotation is very weak and very broad. Definitely not. Looks like it's gonna definitely looks like it will not produce a tornado at the moment. So I don't know why they're issuing a tornado warning for the storm. I mean, this looks a little bit, convincing it might produce, but it will not produce, trust me. The storm that's more likely to produce, it'll probably be more southwest of Dallas. That's what it might produce. More closer to Byron, Texas. To Bryan, Texas. Sorry about that. I just had a bit of a dyslexic episode. Byron. I really said Bryan. And that's the storm that was rotating recently. It's near Glen Rose right now. The Anvil's over Glen Rose at the moment. Severe thunderstorm warning is issued. Still, it has a little hook on it. Very weak hook at the moment. But I think that's Storm M4 because it still has some tornado vortex signature on it. Yep. So it looks like it's still trying to go tornado. I mean, look at this. I mean, wow. It's actually definitely got a more powerful rotation in the last few hours. Since it's been... So I think a tornado warning might be issued for this. I mean, you can see the rotation was less pronounced. Now you could see a much more pronounced inflow notch now coming into the storm. It's 40,000 feet, which is very tall. The storm earlier was not that tall. So that's the storm right here. So this is, this is Aaron J. Jack of Scud Chasers. This is all these out courtesy of tornado videos as net. So you can see that little kink there. So you want to be somewhere here. You want to be looking towards the inflow. So you probably want to be here, more or less, looking west to where you'll see the wall cloud. I think here's better. Yep. What do you see? Because they want to get a good view of the hook echo that's coming in now. You want to be in the inflow notch. You want to be where, all the action's going to be. Well, looks like the storm is weakening a little bit. That's not good news if you want to see a tornado, but that's good news if you don't want a tornado. So the storm was M4. Yep, M4 is the storm. Oh, wow, it definitely fell off the list. It went from 1.75 to just an inch now. I mean, it weakened pretty rapidly in the last few minutes. I mean, look at that. It looks more broken up now. Still has a severe thunderstorm warning on it. Looks like another storm is developing a hook. It's just north of Brownwood, Texas. Huh. It's near Gorman, Texas now. There's another storm with a hook on it. You know, my friend Scott McPartland is actually chasing some of these storms right now. You know, I think he is. You know, I wish him nothing but luck. This is one powerful storm. I mean, look at this. Has at least 2-inch hail in this. I bet that's E8 right there. Has to be. I mean, that's a very powerful storm. Yeah, it is E8 in a matter of fact. You got ZO. So this one is ZO, that's 1.25. R9 is the most powerful storm. Just I think that storm is off, you know, the zoom. R9. What storm was that again? Okay, R9 is the most powerful. Let's go scale down to 5 storms. So here we go. R9 is the most powerful. There's the most powerful storm. The most powerful hail producer is R9 right here. Okay, no warning out. Oh, yeah, definitely has. Okay, it has warnings out. Good, good, good. So no tornado warnings out on any of the storms because it's like they're not rotating now. It looks like this is just a big cluster of storms at the moment. Hopefully it will stay that way. You can see all these storms look like one big line of just storms. Hopefully it stays that way because, you know, we don't want to see a monster F5 tornado like you got in, you know, Joplin, Missouri and El Reno. You don't want that. You just want to, you know, see maybe a mothership storm, which that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a beautiful storm structure without, you know, the destructive power of the tornado itself. So all the chasers are still going on this storm, which right now is weakening at the moment. It's cycling, and cycling means it's not strengthening, it's going up and down in strength. And cycling is sometimes a good thing, sometimes it's not. It's a good thing if the storm is weakening. Sometimes cycling could be a bad thing because it could weaken instead of strengthening. That's the storm I had the tornado, severe thunderstorm warning be issued. I am a trained spotter because, you know, I do work for the National Weather Service in Upton. You know, I can't give my spotter ID out, so, you know, that's out of the question. But, you know, I had the National Weather Service in Lubbock, or West Texas, issue a severe thunderstorm warning. The weather forecast for tomorrow looks more or less the same, with maybe an isolated shower, thunder shower. I don't think we're going to get any hail. From what I've been looking at in the models, any shower we get tomorrow is going to be very isolated. I think areas mostly west of the city might get a little bit. I doubt we're going to get anything. I don't think it's going to be 50% chance. I think it'll be a 20 to 30%. So I'm going to go into the New York City radar. I think any showers that form will be New York City or westward. So basically, I-95 corridor westward might get some showers. They'll probably come in like this. Probably Staten Island will get some. Here they're just showing water. When you zoom in, they'll show you Staten Island. There we go. So you'll have them probably come down like this. They might have some small hail, then maybe just a quick downpour. I doubt they'll have hail. Their models are not showing anything significant enough for me to think we're going to get any hail. Matter of fact, the GFS is showing hardly anything. It's showing maybe not even a tenth of an inch of rainfall. Basically, it's showing light blue, which usually means about 1/100 of an inch or less. So you'll see, light blue, not even light blue. It's showing basically the same weather pattern we had Thursday. We only got a few sprinkles. But the thing is, we may get a coastal storm next Friday. So yeah, that looks a little interesting. Probably be a rainstorm. Maybe some cold air loft, so maybe areas north and west of the city could get a little bit of wet snow. I mean, look at this. You can see this cold air. So maybe areas west of the city could get a little bit of snow. but the city will have the influence of the warmer water, so you'll have rain in New York City. But it looks like we might get a pretty powerful storm. Yeah, we get a pretty powerful coastal storm coming in Wednesday. That's a 968 millibar low right there. That's gonna be quite a storm. We're gonna get next Friday into early Saturday morning. If you want to see the rainfall for tomorrow, which the model is depicting just this, a quick little sprit. I mean, look at this. This doesn't look like anything at all. This is very light precipitation. I don't think we're going to get any thunder at all. Even though, yes, it's going to be convective showers, I don't think we're going to get any thunder. Since it's cold air loft, you might get a little bit of hail, but I think most likely if we do get any hail, it will probably be west of the city. The NAM is actually showing not even any precipitation for New York City. So I'll show you what I mean. The NAM is forecasting nothing at all, like hardly anything. See? It's showing more like west of the city. As I told you, it's going to be west of the city. So Philadelphia could get a quick little burst of rain tomorrow afternoon. Boston could actually get some hail, because here it's showing a little bit more intense precipitation. So yeah, Boston could get a little bit of hail tomorrow. Yes, I will not be surprised if Boston gets a little bit of hail. But New York City, nothing. I don't see anything happening for the city tomorrow. So all the other models have been basically saying the same thing. I've been thinking maybe a quick sprinkle tomorrow. So yeah. See, convective precipitation, that's what you want to look at. You want to see the convective element of the precipitation, which is still not anything. So yeah, basically tomorrow it's going to be mostly cloudy like today. Maybe a quick afternoon passing sprinkle or shower. That's about it. So right now we're going to go to the National Snow Ice Data Center. And I have some good news to show you regarding Arctic and Antarctic ice. More with the Antarctic though. This is what I've been really trying to get to, is the Antarctic ice. First of all, I'm going to show you Arctic. See this little uptick and then now it's going back down. Let's go down to 2014. You know, we're below 2013 levels though, but not by much. Antarctic levels right now, we're at record threshold at the moment. Last year we broke a record. You know, this year we broke records again, you know, for Antarctic sea ice growth. While, you know, the Arctic is slightly below normal. So, it's kind of cyclical changes we're going through right now. So, yeah, this is good news. This is very, very good news, that how much it's above normal. 2008 was the previous year we broke records, you know. This is all the other previous years since satellite record began in 1979. So, where do we stand? Oh yeah, 2015. Breaking all records yet again. 2014 was the last year, 2008 was the last. So, look at this. In the last 10 years, we've been breaking all the records. I mean, look at this. The 80s, 1986 was the worst year, looks like. Well, overall, 1980 was the worst year. 1980, record low. 2015, record high. Can you believe this? I mean, look at this. If this continues, I hope, if Antarctic ice increases way, more and more above normal, maybe this will offset some of the global warming that mankind's producing. So kind of like, you know how the world's the thermostat, you know, the global thermostat? So by increasing Antarctic ice, you're therefore reflecting more of the sun's rays, and that negates some of the increases in temperature caused by the increase of carbon dioxide. Yes, carbon dioxide does trap heat, but if you have too much of an albedo effect, too much of the reflective effect, even Mars, which is almost entirely carbon dioxide, is still very cold. So the more of an albedo effect you have, the albedo effect, the reflective effect, you could have an atmosphere made entirely of carbon dioxide and you could still be well below normal temperatures. Very cold. So what I'm saying is, is that hopefully this will negate some of mankind's negative effects on the planet. But, you know, globally right now, I'm going to go to global sea ice by taking you to the cryosphere. It's a different website. It's a college website, this one. Yeah, cryosphere today. The polar sea ice, you know. But I'm going to take you to the global. Okay, so this is global sea ice area. And see, we're going back above normal. So see, we're negative 0.8 below normal for Arctic, while Antarctic we are, let's see, 1.232 above normal. So we are more above normal than we're below normal, which is very good news. So usually most of the most significant increases occur right about here. But you see this right here? As we approach, you know, summer, this is what usually happens. Summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern. If this does not happen, we could easily hit record highs. Easily this year. Just continue increasing like this. And wow, yeah. So we could be talking about some global cooling possibly. But not significant global cooling to say, oh, the world's going to freeze over. No, nothing like that. So those of you who saying mankind is not causing global warming, you're sadly mistaken. We are causing global warming. And we're probably also going to be causing ocean acidification because carbon dioxide does turn the oceans more acidic because of carbonic acid. Because of the effect of salt water mixing with the carbon dioxide, that will, you know, give you carbonic acid, essentially. Well, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.